Hello. Alright, apologies for the delay between the last vlog and this one, but I was doing very long days to be sure that this slow mode of transportation that we choose got us to my friend's wedding on time, because I couldn't miss it. However, postcards have now arrived, so all of you that use the buy me a coffee link to buy us coffees and beers, much appreciated by the way. Your little thank you postcards will be winging their way around the world in the next few days, but more about that later. When we left you last time, we would have been coming out of the Harecastle tunnel. From this point we were backtracking Trent and Mersey through the lovely town of Stone, all the way down until we got to the Fradley Junction, which is pretty much the area we started our journey over a year ago, onto the Coventry Canal, through our watery home away from home, Faisley, and then down, all the way down to Hawkesbury Junction, onto the Oxford, down to Braunston, through the dark and dingy tunnel, which we've done many times before in previous vlogs, to Norton Junction, which takes us to the Leicester arm of the Grand Union. Okay, now on the Leicester arm of the Grand Union, final furlong, 41 locks left to Leicester. Only 41 locks left to Leicester. Anyway, so 7 at the Watford Fly, 10 at Foxton, and then 24 between Foxton and Leicester. And if you remember, if anyone watched the one where we got back last time, it was dark. I don't want that to happen again. So we've roped in a volunteer. Elliot's going to come and meet us to help us through the many locks between Foxton and Leicester. And I'm sure there'll be beer at the end of that rainbow. So today I didn't think we would get through the Watford flight because we were going to get here sort of late afternoon, but lock keepers have sent us straight through and there's only a few boats coming up and down. So if we get through this today, it means tomorrow there's no locks between us and Foxton, so we can go as far as we like and maybe take a day to ourselves, which I might do. There may be tunnels ahead. Alright, well, we've arrived in Foxton a few days ahead of schedule, which has given us time to do a few things, such as have a shave. So we're going to fill it with water. We've booked in to go down in about half an hour. And then I think today though, because we've got time to spare and we've never been down the Market Harbour arm, we're going to pop down there and do some grocery shopping at the same time. So kill a few birds with one stone. And it is a glorious day. Happy days. Foxton Lock's nearly done. Now onto Market Harbour Arm for the first time. Well, this stretch is brand new. We've passed this several times on the way into Leicester, but we've never really had any reason to come down the Market Harbour Arm. But we do this time because we need groceries and we've still got 2 days to kill before the wedding. So let's see what there is down here. Excuse me. Plus it's nice to tick these things off because I do want to try and see as much as humanly possible of the whole network. I mean, for me it's not dramatically important if we complete all of it, but I'd like to do, you know, for the time that we're on the boats, as much as we can. Make sure I don't crash. shenanigans. It was great, well worth making the trip all the way from Wales and arriving on time to see old friends, so that was good. But the Leicester arm of the Grand Union, as I mentioned before, is 41 locks, 17 of which we've now done, which was the Watford flight and Foxton locks. So now 24 left, of which I think 4 or 5 will do today, because I'm not really firing on all cylinders today, and from talking loud all last night my voice has got a bit funny. And then I've got some assistants coming tomorrow, which will be handy. Right, coffee morning. It's a little chilly, but I know it's going to warm up because I got my head sunburned yesterday, and it looks like more of the same today. Elliot's meeting me at the next bridge, so rather than him walk down here, it makes more sense for me to go and pick him up. So I'm going to go and pick him up. He says he's brought supplies. I think I know what that means. Should just pay for my lift. Should just be able to jump on.
Yeah. No stop required.
Don't get stung by the nettles. Alright, first of 19 locks coming up, and actually I think this is the first lock Elliot's ever done, so we're doomed. Well, we've got lucky. As we went into the first lock of the day, another boat's turned up out of the blue, or the murky brown, and more hands now, because these locks are big coming into Leicester, so we can go in side by side. And now we've got even more hands to help, so fingers crossed we'll hammer this today. Leicester. I think it's been thirsty work for Elliot. Cheers. Of course, I'm not drinking and driving, as you know, a responsible man, me. So, well, this is the fastest we've ever done all of these locks all the way into Leicester, because of the other boat there, the couple is lovely, and because they've shared all the locks, and to be fair, most of the locks have been set in our favour the whole way down. We've flown down it, so what I reckon we've done it in almost half the time that we did when we came down this stretch last April. Dodged the tree. So yeah, I can't wait to get there and have my first beer. Okay, so we're back in LA, or the Leicester area as it's better known as, and this is something I've been looking forward to doing for a while, which is distribute these postcards that we've got printed, because of all the feedback we had about the montage at the end of the vlog and the photographs. it's nice to reward those of you that have bought us beers, been generous enough to do that using the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and say thank you. And what better way to say thank you than with the photographs made into postcards. So, and they're going all over the place. I've got Kathy, thank you Kathy, in New York, Harold Shamblin in Illinois, and his grandchildren as well, Elizabeth and Jonathan, cheers guys. Kevin, who's a repeat offender for buying me beers, in Kingston upon Hull, cheers Kevin. David Dolman in Windermere, and Nigel in Surrey. Ron Williams in Alabama, cheers fella. And Michael, I'm far too good looking Hughes in Nottinghamshire, he's a friend of mine. Fred and Sarah, who we met coming through the, or just about to enter the Chirk Tunnel. Sam and Tim from the Chugging Along channel, cheers guys, that was the one you requested. And Gavin in Australia as well. So again, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do more of this because it's quite fun, and I can get some more variety of photographs printed into postcards and send them out to you all. So again, thanks for the beers, and thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with those photographs.